Hey everybody, Brandon Mason here with Eastmans. We're going to review the Sig Sauer BDX system. We're going to show you how to customize and make your reticle inside your rifle scope modular to be specific to the load and the hunt that you're going on, all within the same scope from Sig Sauer. There's been a lot of talk about the Sig Sauer BDX system the last couple years, and those that are really traditional like myself have wondered when it first came out, oh man, is this violating fair chase standards? And I'm here to tell you, after using it now for 2 years, it does not. There is no way that this violates fair chase standards. We're all used to using really powerful and techy turrets on our rifle scopes, and what the Sig Sauer system does is it allows you to either have the rangefinder in the rifle scope and the app on your smart device talk in the 1.0 system, which Todd Helms on our team has already reviewed, and we have that video up on our YouTube channel. But today what we're going to show you are some features that we haven't focused on yet. So to make things simpler, for 2020, Sig Sauer came out with the BDX 2.0 system. So in addition to the features that the system already had, you can also set it up to be a little bit more dumbed down and user friendly. So say you don't have all three of the components of the BDX system, the rifle scope, an app on your smartphone, which is free, but maybe you're not a smartphone user, nor the range finding device. Well, Sig has fixed that problem. If you just own the rifle scope, you can do a quick turn on your rifle scope dial, on the zoom dial, and you can select 8 preloaded ballistic profiles for common profiles that really the bulk of hunters use. Maybe you have the rangefinder and the rifle scope, but you don't like using an app when you're out hunting, or you don't have a smart device. No problem. You can get these two to talk and load those same 8 preloaded ballistic profiles onto the rifle scope so you can just go hunting. If you're just used to using more of a BDC type reticle, this can be set up to do it, and consequently a more ethical hunter, making a better shot with equipment that I'm used to and that I'm extremely familiar with. Okay, so the first thing we're going to show you is how to customize your reticle if you are using the app and the Sierra BDX rifle scopes. With the help of the app, we're going to build our own BDC reticle. And this is just phenomenal. You don't have to worry about in the field whether or not the rangefinder and the rifle scope are going to communicate. If you're worried about that, we've never had problems with it, but some people just want to eliminate one problem variable in the field. That's fine. Sig's got that figured out. You want to just use it as a BDC reticle? Mission accomplished. That's what we're going to do. On my rifle scopes, I generally zero in at 200, and again, I like the old 30-06 round, so I'm with most rounds about 3 inches high at 100. And at 300, depending on the load, I can be up to maybe 8 inches low at 300. So on most big game animals at 200 yards, or really from 300 yards and down, I can just put the reticle on them and shoot. So we're going to turn on the 200-yard reticle because that's all I need to worry about at those ranges. Then I'm going to turn on the 400-yard reticle. And then I'm going to turn on the 600 or 700-yard reticle just to show you what that looks like. Me personally, I limit my shots to under 500 yards for sure. Usually I'm under 400 yards, but I'll turn on these reticles so that you can see what they look like in case you want to push that envelope a little bit farther if you're more comfortable in doing that, or even if you're just messing around with the range. But all you need is one smartphone with the free Sig Sauer BDX app. And so I'm going to turn on my zero range of 200, and you can see it just turned on in the scope. I'm going to turn on 400, and then I'm going to turn on 700 just so you can see the difference with that lit up. Okay, so now maybe that's what I have set up for an elk hunt. 2 weeks from now, maybe I'm going to be hunting mule deer. I don't really want that 700 yard turned on, but I want the 500 yard turned on, and I'll go ahead and turn on the 100 and the 300. And you can see all those lighting up in the reticle. That's all you have to worry about. Essentially what this BDX system does is it allows you to have, if you want to use it this way, your BDC reticle and your dope chart is right in here. And it doesn't depend on cell phone service, because you're probably thinking, yeah, that's fine and dandy, but where I hunt, there isn't any cell phone service. Well, same here. And so all this information is basically on your profile, on the phone, in the app. And if you want it to, they can Bluetooth talk. Now let's just say, what if you don't understand what Bluetooth is? Some people don't. I know a lot of people that don't understand what all that, what's Wi-Fi, what's Bluetooth, what's all this terminology for our smart devices. Bluetooth simply means it's a wireless way for a couple devices to talk. Every one of us has a remote for our television. We don't call that Bluetooth, but that's what those two devices are doing. It's not projecting anything. Some people were concerned about the BDX system, that it was projecting something onto the animal, which is illegal in most states. It's not doing that. It's simply all in here. So now that we showed you how to customize your reticle based on your ballistic profile that you have loaded into the app already, okay, to show you how the BDX 2.0 system works, there's two different ways to use it. And the first way that we're going to show you is when you're using the rangefinder, and we're going to use the Kilo 3000 rangefinding binoculars to show this. We could use any of their other BDX rangefinders too. With our handy dandy BDX 2.0 card, we're going to select the profile of those 8 different ballistic profiles that are preloaded that best fits our setup. And group 5, the ballistic profile 5, that has common 30-06 ballistics, I'm going to choose that, and then we're going to see it light up in our scope, so then I know where to hold at the various ranges. It's pretty slick. Okay, so I have the rifle scope dialed to the setting 1, which is going to help it talk to the rangefinder to load the preloaded ballistic data and select the profile you want. And I'm going to hold in the range and the mode buttons for 3 seconds together. Okay, now I'm going to select profile 5 with the mode button, and there. Now the 30-06 profile that I wanted is the reticle that I'm using on my scope. Now we're going to show you an even simpler way that doesn't require any Bluetooth connectivity if you just have the rifle scope. We take our brightness selector and we set it to one of the levels in the BDX 2.0 card that we've already mentioned. So I'm going to turn my brightness selector to 5. And then I'm going to move my zoom dial from highest to lowest 3 times within 10 seconds. And it's going to pick up that setting, and I'm all set. It's all done. It's that easy. There's 1, there's 2, and then there is 3. Your customized reticle for whatever hunting scenario, whatever load data that you want to use. If you want more helpful gear reviews like this, guys, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications, and we will send you notifications when we come out with more video reviews like this. And also, don't forget to check out some of our previous Sig Sauer gear reviews right here on our YouTube station.